$120.
Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Another wonderful Tuesday is upon us. Heritage Auctions, brought to you guys by Heritage Auctions. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Woo! I gotta say, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm delusional, but it feels like there might be some kind of pump in the air that might happen soonish. And I know, I'm delusional, right? The Perma-Bull Greg thinks the prices are going up. Oh my god, who cares? It just feels like we're at a point here. The stock market is like riding record highs. Bitcoin is record highs every freaking week right now. Altcoins have like doubled this month. Pokemon continues to double weekly, it seems. It just feels like we are in a bit of a now or never scenario where if video game prices don't show some kind of uptick in liquidity, pricing, action, whatever you want to call it, right? In the next like 1 to 3 months here, I guess leading towards 2026, I don't know where the hell the catalyst is coming from then. You know what I mean? Where the hell is the catalyst coming from then if we can be in this fully liquid macro economy right now, where it seems like everyone's making money, everyone who's in alternative assets or stocks, crypto, whatever, right?
Fair warning.
Just feels like there might be a little something in the air. I agree, Renex. Feels like there might be a little something on Thursday. There is the 8 to 64-bit showcase, so we're going to get a showing here. We're going to get a showing if there's going to be any kind of price action. Metroid Zero Mission leads the way right now, 95 plus, sitting at 5,000. There's a Mario Bros. And a Circle Seal non-hang tab, 6.5A, sitting at like $3,300. Ocarina of Time, 9.68 plus, Minish Cap, 95. Beautiful games coming up on the Thursday. 163 of them at the 8 to 64-bit auction, so hopefully you guys can come out on Thursday as well. That's going to be huge. It's going to be a huge auction. We shall see. We shall see if anything comes of anything here. It just feels like there should be a bit of magic in the air, you know? But again, I digress. I fully understand that video game pumper number one, video game pumper says video game prices might go up. I get it. It doesn't stand for much, but
fair warning.
We need all the Pokemon people to start scalping Switch 2 games. We need those freaking Pokemon people to start moving their way over, right? Like, surely once Pokemon gets too expensive, they're all just going to be like, oh, we can go buy some video games instead. You know, we can just go get some video games. Like, who needs Pokemon cards anymore? Frickin' Mewtubes and Mew Bubbles and Ponchos are like... But Poncho Pikachus are getting up to like $10,000 now for Rayquaza. I think it might even be exceeding $10,000. Just going insanity. It's insanity over there. But welcome in, you guys. Pyroclips, Jeff Mack, Kyle, John, Odin, Game Gallery, Fletch Tech, Highlander Arcadia, Jack Nye, B Rose. Welcome. Poker Face, Prime, nice haircut. Hey, thanks. Looking fresh, feeling fresh. It's summer now, obviously, so I was dying. With heat at the gym. Just like the summers are hot here and the winters are cold, man. Feels great to have the hair trimmed down. But welcome in, you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully, I mean, with, like I said, everything's going up. Hopefully you guys are also making some money, at least on paper, for any of you guys who participate. Stock market, crypto, all that stuff. Make sure to take some gains, too, you know? Make sure to take a little bit of profit along the way. It might, there's no guaranteeing any of this bull run is going to be, you know, another 3-4 year run or anything. We'll see what happens with it. Ice Hockey 85 plus for 450. I think I did throw a bit at the ET. Like I said, every time it comes up, I'm going to talk about it. But $250 for the 9.4 NS. Not too bad at all on ET. Duck Hunt, the VGA 90s, $425. It's fine. No chat on screen. Oh my God, where are you guys? Chat, where are you guys?
Fair warning.
Chat? There you guys are. Thank you, Trevor. There you guys are. Welcome in, guys. Mickey's Safari and Letterland, rare later release NES game for the Mickey kids, whatever you want to say. $450 for it there, VGA 80. It's not bad, but it's kind of only full set collector care. Ice hockey, 450 for the 85 plus as well. And the Mule, 9.4A. And Greg's vest merch, yeah. We need the vests. Vests and assless chaps for the Greg merch. Yeah, Celsius in Canada. Celsius in Canada. So we go from, our summers here will be 30, 35 Celsius. Sometimes we'll tip into 40, but that's usually like extreme heat. But yeah, 25, 30. For sure. It's hot here.
$110.
Power Punch 2 for 85 plus, selling for $360. The pseudo sequel to Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
$30.
$360, man, is like, it's just, I swear to God, this game cost more 10 years ago. It's kind of crazy seeing it only $360. Again, there's really not a ton here. 1992 release. If you like the tie-in or the legendary, like Mike Tyson's Punch Out kind of storyline there, it is a cool game, but yeah.
Next lot.
Cycross 9.48 plus $250. Oh yeah, AC in the house, of course. AC in the house. I would die if we didn't poker. I would die if we didn't have AC. We've toured a couple of places that don't have we toured a couple of places and trying to find a house here that don't have like central air in them, built-in actual air conditioning. They just use either portable fans or even that AC unit that just kind of blows from the window. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. I would die. Yeah, the games would die as well. Like that's not okay. No. I run hot. I need my air. I have like fans going all the time too. I run hot here, so.
$20.
Star Trek 25th anniversary, the 9.68 plus for $425. Into Cycross 9.48 plus for $250. Into SNES, 83 games tonight, 82 games tonight, 160 games on Thursday. So it's big. Big Thursday auction. Like I said, if you're just rolling in now, 8 to 64-bit. 8 to 64-bit is taking place on Thursday, so make sure to check out the listing, get in some proxy bids, all that good stuff. It's going to be a good one.
$400.
It's going to be a good one. What's more interesting, Mission Mario or the big move? Okay, well, interesting, right? Let's talk about the move. Someone asked there if, I'm both wearing assless chaps and not wearing them. Schrodinger's bare ass. Like, you guys don't know. I'm not standing up. You'll never know. With the big move,
Fair warning.
there is now a slim chance, I would call it a 30% chance that we won't have to move.
$170.
Got a message from the landlord last week that was like, oh, maybe hold off from moving. Like, we don't know yet. We're going to refinance the house. And we won't know until early August, right? So we're like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't...
Fair warning.
We can't be jerked around like that in that degree. Which sucks, obviously. But also, we need... Like, if we can stay here, it's better in all ways. If we can stay here, it's better in all ways. We do have 2 tentative places picked out that we can move to. It'd be about an extra $300-400 a month Canadian. As it stands, there's potential we might stay here, which would just be better for us in general. We'll find out early August, so for now, we are locked in here until, like, we'll be here at least throughout the rest of July, and we might be here until the end of August. We put down an ultimatum with him because obviously, right, we can't, sounds risky, exactly. We can't have him flaking back and forth, jerking us around, so it's like, we said,
Fair warning.
by August 15th, we need a new 8-month contract signed that has every stipulation of price, all that stuff, and also, if he does decide to sell the house after the 8-month, or within that 8-month term, that any new buyer has to also honor that lease agreement. So if we can get that contract signed by August 15th, or he says, nope, sorry, I'm selling the house. Okay, great, then we are moving out. Those are where I'm at right now. Obviously, we're like hopeful that we can stay here. But yeah, with him being flaky, unreliable, all this stuff now, we are still proceeding as if we will be moving. We've been going through cupboards, we've been going through... like we have donation bins, we have all of this other stuff. Like we're still proceeding as if we're moving, right? We've started the process, but absolutely. So,
fair warning.
That's where we're at. We either have a contract signed by August 15th, allowing us 8 more months here, in which case, then after 8 months, we'll try to, like, move. Well, 8 months was our choice, B-Rose. 8 months gives us a good leeway or a good runway here, where we're locked in for at least those 8 while she's writing a thesis. So if we stay past the 8 month, cool, right? We can go back to a month-to-month basis. We'll see what's up there, but like, 8 month is what we need, absolute minimum.
$180.
But I don't know. I'll find out more in the beginning of August, I guess, because he's going to refinance the house. He has multiple, like, I don't freaking know. And since I don't know, we're just proceeding as if we are leaving until we know otherwise. So, fingers crossed, I guess. I mean, fingers crossed. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Milk. We'll be moving now. We're in 2026 anyway, so that's why we're getting all of our stuff thrown out, donated, going through cupboards. Like, we're still, like I said, proceeding as if we're moving. Fingers crossed we don't have to. Fingers crossed. What are the big items in tonight's auction? There's not like a ton of huge. I mean, the Donkey Kong 64 is an 80 plus sitting at 750. The Yoshi Story is a 9.68 plus. That should fight its way up to $1,000. The Pokemon Snap 85 plus really isn't bad if you've been looking to pick one up. Metroid Prime 85 plus on GameCube sitting here. There's a 3DS console. There's the Devil's Third 9.88 plus. But there's nothing in here that's like shooting into the multiple thousands of dollars, you know? If you want to see those really big items, Kingdom Hearts foil cover here and a Kingdom Hearts 85 and 85 plus. Those are both really nice. If you want to see those really big items, it's going to be on Thursday. That's where we're going to have the stuff worth multiple thousands. You know, that's where the big boys come to play. Weekly auction, you know, there's nothing huge in this week, but even the Oracle of Ages 9.68 plus, it is a non-foil version. Went for $750. Nintendo Power 28 9.0 for $300 there. Beautiful cover on this. Beautiful. Joseph, you said you won the Arrow, the Acrobat 2, I think. 9.08 there for $500. How is that for a price? How is that for a price? 6 times selling in here. The last the last 8.58 plus was $337, so I guess you can't complain too much. Oh no, geez. $500? Is this a first print? Is there... Oh, it is made in Japan. Gotcha. It's a made in Japan.
$150.
So this is also made in Japan, but this other one here, 9.08 plus, is a made in Mexico. And it was $139. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, $500 for the Acrobat 2. I know it's not common on Super Nintendo, but I don't know where its pricing actually sits. Slabbing a strategy guide is all kinds of wrong. I'm kind of on board, dude. I like slab strategy guides. I'm kind of in. Donkey Kong 64, the 80 plus, selling right here in the Donkey Kong Bonanza hype, eh? The Donkey Kong Bonanza hype. Yeah, Ozzy died today as well. What the hell, man? What, he just performed 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago, he did that big charity concert. He was on stage, and now he's freaking, my God. Yeah, nuts. The godfather of metal right there. Freaking crazy.
Fair warning.
That's crazy news. And yeah, I was going to say, Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, which I've watched about an hour and a half of gameplay. It looks fun. It looks fun. It looks like it's creased at the top, Trevor. The issue I have with like something like Donkey Kong 64, soft creasing is very prevalent. So like you could have your creases on the top, light corner wearing a 0.5-inch ding on the top spine edge. It doesn't say there's a big crease on any of the sides, but I would be weary with DK64. You won the DK and the ETKSI. Starting off strong, dude. Jesus. Starting off strong. See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about with the Bitcoin and the crypto going up. I know for a fact some of these people winning games now and some of these people bidding on games within the Discord have said openly that the reason they are bidding or the reason they are buying now is because Bitcoin's up, is because cryptos are going crazy, right? We are absolutely seeing early indications of crypto money coming back in, sliding its way back into the market. Of course, that's going to affect Pokemon and everything else as well, but video games are going to see some of that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The Donkey Kong 64, though, $1,375 for an 80 plus. $1,375 for the 80 plus. Frickin', I still need a DK myself. Like I said with the Pokemon Snap, these do get love, the 85 plus here. This is pushing to almost 575. The last 85 plus, funny enough, sold earlier this month for 375. So I don't really know. The prices on these are very not consistent, very not stable. I think there are a couple of more of these Pokemon Snaps coming up. at Heritage Auction, so if you still do want one, like, keep an eye on it. But this one here is pushing to almost 600. Like I said, last sold for 375 a couple of weeks ago. Kind of interesting. Yeah, bidding war this time around, hey? Pushed its way to 575. Really cool item. It is. Really nice. Unique box art here. Unique box design. Yeah, what did the Pokemon Snap 90 just sell for on eBay, Elijah? The 90 plus on eBay. It didn't get 575, did it?
Next lot.
Yoshi's Story 9.68++. We talked about Yoshi's Story the other time because there are multiple copies coming up. Just sold for $687.50. This one, $750. So, I mean, this copy here, again, 2 weeks later, selling for more than the other copy did. The market's pumping, boys. Within 2 weeks, Yoshi's Story and Pokemon Snap pricing is up. The market is pumping. Buy now before you can never buy again. You have 2 sealed cases of Pokemon booster boxes, hoping the value increases significantly. Frick, hasn't the value already increased significantly, Poker Face? How much more significant of a value increase are you looking for? Crypto bros love throwing their money around. We're a younger cohort. Crypto bros grew up with video games. Most are also nerds. Yes. Yes. Exactly, right? We just need all the big tech nerds and everything. And B Rose, sorry, with the 1999 dude. I saw it come in when I was trying to finish a thought, and then I just got totally sidetracked. Thank you, dude, for the 1999, the Greg tax, yeah. The freaking Greg tax. I appreciate you so much, dude. Truly. That's super generous, man, with the 1999. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For Bonanza, playing the Ostrich Poison Jungle level really felt like you were playing Banjo 3, like a refined interpretation of the Alligator Poison Swamp level. The Alligator Poison Swamp level, you mean Bubble Gloop Swamp. Come on, man, you gotta be able to name it by place. You can't just say the Swamp level in Kazooie, you gotta give the stupid name of it. Yeah, I've heard nothing but Bonanza being freaking amazing. Like, that's it. That's all I've ever heard is that since release here, what, IGN gave it a 10.0 or something? Bonanza is supposed to be the best freaking game ever. And it might be more fun to play than it is to watch.
Next lot.
Because watching it, like I said, I've watched probably an hour and a half, 2 hours of Bonanza, just random intervals of the game, right? Just popping into streams and giving it a look. It looks fun. It looks fine. It looks good, but I'm not finding myself drawn to watching it. So I'm guessing it's a lot more fun to play. I still don't own a Switch 2. I probably won't buy a Switch 2 until next year at some point, to be honest. I still want the library of games to flesh out a lot more before I sink money into it, but looks fun. Yeah, that's what I mean. People are calling it like the best platformer ever, way freaking better than Odyssey, just everything. Like it's like I said, the reviews are just insane.
Fair warning.
Super Mario 64 Player's Guide. See, this is what I mean. I'm in on this, man. I like this. I think this is cool as hell. 9.0 on this. You display this with the original game. I think that's freaking awesome. You get the Player's Guide. You get the Nintendo Power. You get the factory sealed video game or the CIB game. Amazing display, right? A fantastic little shrine to Mario 64. And a 9.0 guide, 162?
Fair warning.
I dare I say it doesn't sound that bad, honestly. It honestly doesn't sound that bad. It's not that easy to find these older books in like 9.0 and plus condition. Maybe Mario 64 is super common to find new. I don't think it is, but Sonic Advance 9.0 A plus. You sold a booster case of Brilliant Stars for 4x the amount you paid. You guess you're just a little greedy. Okay, that's what I was going to say, man. That's what I was going to say. Like, if you have any cases of Pokemon, surely it's already gone up, gangbusters right now. You just got to do that strategy where you sell half, and then you get your initial principal back, and then you just hold the rest indefinitely, right?
Fair warning.
That's the rule of everything. You get your principal back, and then you just hold forever, diamond hands. Pair that with the Mario 64, easy 10x on the guidebook. Exactly. Sonic Advance went for $350 with a 9.0 A plus, which actually sounds expensive. Do I think there's more collectors or investors in this community? I think collectors at this point, honestly. You know, if we go back 2-3 years, I absolutely would have said investors, but the vast majority of investors at this point have moved on, like true investor speculators, you know? Obviously, there's a lot of people who collect, who also speculate, who also invest, whatever you want to call. Like, I do speculation, I do investing as well, but like, I'm a collector first and foremost, right? I'm not buying this stuff purely to try and flip it 6 months, 12 months later. I'm buying a lot of shit that I just like, that I have zero intention of selling. I don't even know when, right? The majority of my purchases are stuff that I just want, even if, 80-20, right? 80-20 for collectors, investors. And I would say my own buying and selling is 80-20 in collecting versus investing myself. But yeah, and 9.88 plus with the Metroid Prime bonus disc there. Really cool, going for $475. This is from the console bundle, right? Yes, I think. Should be from the console bundle. And then the 85 plus Metroid Prime going for $450. Yeah, I told you that freaking 90 plus, Trevor. It made no sense to me, man, right? $450 for the 85 plus, but not even $700 for the 90. It's hard to also communicate that difference in 90 versus 85 plus, because that could also be part of it, but this is cool. Sonic Heroes and Sonic Advance Battle 2. It's on the back. This is like retail bundling. This isn't official or anything, but I don't know where it would have been done, and I've never seen it before myself. But 2 games for $30. It was a bundle done to get rid of Player's Choice games. I would love to know where it's from. I would, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. It's kind of unique, and I've never seen it before. So it's pushing its way to almost $325 right now. And Sonic Advance, yeah, $350. GG, whoever got the Sonic Advance. Is this really that expensive, Simoon? Is THQ, is that logo the early print on it? Only 5 copies of this variant. First time selling it at Heritage. Fuck, maybe Sonic Advance is that rare. Maybe I'm sleeping on Sonic Advance. First time at Heritage. $325 for the Sonic double pack there. I don't think it would count for completionists, but it's like the kind of game that Josh would like, you know? This feels like a waffle foot game. Kind of cool, but ultimately, like it ultimately doesn't matter to me either. It's cool, but you know. 8 sealed games and 1 CIB in this lot. You can get yourself a greatest hits Tomb Raider down there. Or don't take any profits and you round trip like 2021. Yeah, exactly, right? What do you think of CGC's new bulk 30-game minimum submission option? You can choose the minimum rating, and they charge $9. Yeah, it's great. Great, Gerudo. Great. I think this is part of CGC's way of... Like, CGC is super backlogged right now, right? Super backlogged. I think it's like 80 business days. So they did introduce bulk grading. If you guys didn't see, CGC introduced a bulk grading service for games in VHS. 30 minimum have to be submitted, and I think it costs what? Did you say 30 games? 30 bucks a game? It might be $30 or $35 a game. It's cheaper than the standard tier. And yes, when you submit those, right, it's obviously they're trying to target case pack games or super large submissions. But when you submit like that, when you use the bulk tier, you can also mark off a minimum grade with it. So if you're like, oh, don't even put it in a case if it's a 9.6, right? Then they only charge you $9 and they just give you your game back, which is fantastic. That's amazing to me. That is great. So I think it is an awesome option. $28 per game. There you go. Yeah, $28 on bulk and $9 if it doesn't meet the minimum. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely great. There are some people in this hobby who obviously do like big freaking volume with case pack games and stuff. So fantastic. Great option.
Fair warning.
The Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, sorry, I was talking there, and it was probably the biggest item of the auction. You get a factory sealed Heart Gold 85 plus and a Soul Silver. The Soul Silver is CIB, but the game inside is factory sealed, and obviously the Heart Gold is full-on factory sealed. $1,750. Beautiful bundle there. I think you can still make money on it. I think.
Fair warning. $500.
I think there's still some money to make on that if you grade the small box Soul Silver that's inside, sell the Heart Gold as is. I think it still makes some money, but $1,750. Pokemon XY 3DS XL here, 80 plus, pushing its way to almost 700.
Fair warning.
You don't know if there's money to be made there? You think it's pretty high? I think you can sell the Heart Gold for almost $1,300 to $1,500 itself. I think. And then you could, the Soul Silver, you'll probably get a 9.88++, probably sell it for around 600 to 1,000. I think there's like 2,000 to 2,000 to 2,500. I think the value is in there. So not massive margins, but I do think it's under what you can do with it. 3DS XL console, $625 there for the 80 plus. I think this is also solid as well. It's only an 80 plus, but like pretty sure that's cheap as well for a brand new copy. Or for a brand new console. Punch Out 9.68 plus $150. Devil's Third 9.88 plus. Another copy of Devil's Third for you guys. Another copy. It just sold last week for $425. Looking for $400 right now. For Sonic Advance, there's two variants, TM and R prints. TM before R. Gotcha. Yeah, it should be. It should be. You should be correct. I thought it had to do with the THQ logo, but yeah, no, it for sure has to do with the TM versus R, and TM on everything else is always the earlier print. So you should be exactly correct on that, Simoon. Yeah, bulk graders, Skylar, right? Yeah, Skylar Racing. He's the bulk grader. That's the one I'm talking about. I don't know if he's with CGC or WATA, but like, even outside of Skylar, though, for CGC to have gotten to the point where they are, I think someone there, you said Secret Card Shop, they're at 95 days now for CGC grading. Like, that is insane, man. That is insane. So I don't know who the hell is putting that much volume through. Like, it has to be more than just him, right? It has to be more than just him. Yeah, hopefully the bulk tier, this bulk option, really helps to reduce that, because they need something. They need something at CGC right now. He used to be doing CGC, but he stopped because they're taking too long. There you go. I was about to say, with CGC being as long as they are right now, I've been seeing more people that are CGC fans, people that grade with CGC, who are saying, okay, it's literally just taking too long, I'm going to use WATA Games.
Fair warning.
Because WATA's still getting your stuff back door to door in what, like a month?
Next lot.
Right? Like, WATA Games is still pretty damn quick. So even if you love CGC, you're the biggest freaking CGC fan, it's pretty tough to justify, what's 95 business days? To weeks.
Fair warning.
What is that? 57 work weeks? No way. That can't be true.
$200.
95 days to work weeks. 57. That doesn't, what the hell? What is this math? What did I click on? 95 days is 57 work weeks? What?
$60.
Anyways, it's a lot of days. It's a lot of days, needless to say. Needless to say, that's a lot of weeks you're going to be waiting. I didn't realize that 95 days actually equates to over a year, but there you go, right? There you go. The proof is in the pudding, right? I did the math. I checked the math. You guys saw the calculator. So, over a year to get your stuff back from CGC. That's crazy. That's crazy. The Mario and Luigi Brothership, by the way, $84. Devil's Third did sell slightly cheaper than it did last time as well, $387.50.
$320.
$84 for your Mario and Luigi Brothership. If you want a copy, just frickin' buy one, right? This is less than the cost of the game plus grading, so just buy one. RBI Baseball 7.08 plus if you want it. I don't give a shit about Mario and Luigi Brothership, right? Let me make that clear. But if you want one, this is very cheap. Group lot of 4 CIB. We're into SEGA now. Starting off with a Sonic lot. Those went for $400. $400 for them. I don't know the price of Sega Saturn Sonics. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what a tongue twister. Sega Saturn Sonics off the top of my head there. But $400 for the lot doesn't feel cheap. Unless Sonic Jam and Sonic R are like $150 each or something. Into PS1. That's all the Sega. I hope you enjoyed it. You just had a whole bunch of Switch games graded with CGC. It got up to 100 business days. But all the games you got were basically 9.9 A++. Where are the 10s, bro? Where are the 10s, Gerudo? We don't want no 9.9s around here. Where are those 10s at? How many 10s did you get? Did you get any 10s? Yeah, it's that new math, right? It's that new math they're doing in elementary schools. Like I did elementary 20 years ago, so I just don't understand the new math. We did it totally different back then.
Next lot. $20. $30.
We did math totally different back then.
$40.
Animorphs got a little bit of love. It's a 9.8 A++. It sold for almost $200, but like, I didn't think anyone would bid on Animorphs, so like, all right, let's go Animorphs. Blaster Master, blasting again, 9.8 A+.
$70.
You just did a speed run. You sent it June 9th and you got it back today. 9 items. You'd say they're a little behind. Oh, dear. Yeah,
Fair
no,
warning.
for sure. If Wada Game speed run is taking 30 days, more than 30 days, door to door. Yeah, they're behind a bit as well, I'd say.
90.
They're going to increase it during the wait. It's not like you're for sure going to wait 95 business days if you submit now. No. It's for sure. It's for sure. If it says 95, it's going to take 95. I think it's more fair to assume it's going to be even longer than they're posted. Right? I don't think we should be giving benefit of the doubt that it's going to be shorter than it. I think it's more going to be longer than the posted. Isn't that how grading companies operate? You bought a 10 Brotherhood, it's that cheap. The slipcovers are insanely cheap too. I thought it was doing something, man. I saw Blaster Master was still on the screen. People were just bidding $5 slow as hell. $124 in the end there. Bomberman Fantasy Race, kind of cool. Published by Atlas. One of the more obscure, weird Bomberman games that exists out there. And of course, people collect Atlas. That alone makes it cool. 9.6 A++, highest graded copy ever sold here on Heritage. Pushing its way to only 175. We'll see though. $200 now. We'll see if Bomberman Fantasy Race gets some love.
$170.
95 days divided by business day is 19 weeks or 5 months. There we go. Yeah, no, I know, Jonathan. I have no idea what the hell that website or that calculator was doing. But still, 5 months is pretty crazy now for standard tier CGC. Give or take 5 months. It's frickin' long time, man. Frickin' long time.
$60.
Bomberman Fantasy Race did go to $200. It doesn't feel that exciting.
Fair warning.
$110 for the CIB copy on it. Wow. Wow. $200, hey?
Fair warning.
$110 for the CIB. So, yeah, any kind of factory sealed collector there, that is a way better value. Just buy the mint factory sealed copy at that point. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, greatest hits, 9.8 A++. Whew, beautiful. Beautiful for the Castlevania collectors. 525, hey, even from the greatest hits copy. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, Highlander, is this the one you said was yours? You said you had a Castlevania coming up. Is this yours? Are we happy with this sale? I think 525 is pretty good for greatest hits.
Fair warning. $110.
You just got an order back from Wada? 26 business days on Turbo. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad at all. 26 business days on Turbo. Just divide the number of days by weeks. I wanted a more I was hoping to get like a very official answer where they were going to minus away some business days, you know what I mean? Take away some holidays, Memorial Day. But yes, just divide by 5 to get the easy math. I made it way more complicated than it was. Countdown Vampire. 9.8A there for $150. And you are happy with the 525. There we go. I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that you're happy. That's good. I'm happy to hear that you're happy. The greatest hits games, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough. I understand, like, there's going to be some value, obviously, and Symphony of the Night is super freaking expensive Black Label, but it's still just going to be very niche as to who wants to shell out, you know, $500 to $1,000 on the second Prince. Final Fantasy Chronicles, 9.8 A plus here, selling for what, $375, $437.50.
$70.
Dare I say that these Chronicles, Anthology, some of these secondary tier Squaresoft titles, I think it's almost underpriced. Oh, it's Canadian! It's a Canadian version, eh? Oh my god, what's that all about? I didn't even see it. Never mind. Never mind, it's Canadian. It's a Canadian copy. Holy crap, I almost missed it. Ultimate Battle 22, 9.8 A++ for $94 there. I almost missed. Yeah, don't tell. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Oh, what a great copy of Final Fantasy Chronicles. Whew, that's awesome. That's awesome. Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, $237.50, and Mega Man X5, 9.8 A++. Beautiful copy of the game there. Yeah, lots of PS1 today for whatever reason. There's a lot of PS2 as well, Trevor. There's just like a lot of A lot of Sony and stuff today. Like, usually it's pretty Nintendo packed, but like, this auction's almost 50-50 between Nintendo and Sony. Just kind of odd. PS1, PS2 collectors eating good today, man.
Warning. Next lot. $25, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $110.
Yeah, Turbo's quick if it's still only like 26 business days. That's completely fine. Completely fine. Do you think Uncharted 2 first print sealed is worth collecting? Yes, I do. And I think you can get Uncharted 2 pretty darn cheap still, can't you? Just make sure you get a first print copy. That's the one that has like the 5-star review quotes on the front of it, right? For Uncharted 2? That's the copy you want to get, I believe.
Next lot.
Just make sure you get yourself a first print copy of Uncharted 2 because, yeah, there are still a lot of them out there.
Fair warning.
Uncharted 1's kind of expensive. Oh, no, for sure it is. For sure it is, Trevor. That's a marquee PlayStation franchise. I still need an Uncharted 1.
Fair warning.
Like, that is a game that I still need to get. Uncharted Black Label.
$60.
Yeah, it's more than I want to spend. I'm hoping to find a copy pop up for like $100, but haven't got there yet. Has a dead franchise ever been successfully revived to make the old game spike? I mean, an example that comes to my mind immediately, Elijah, is when Shenmue 3 came out. The announcement and the hype around Shenmue 3 made Shenmue and Shenmue 2 like go up a lot. Like the CIB prices on both of those saw a huge spike in value. Now Shenmue 3 ended up no one giving a shit. The game kind of sucked, but like there's short-lived hype sometimes when that happens. Any kind of announcement on a dead franchise does usually spike the value of the older games, but like it's not usually a long-lasting occurrence. Poi Poi, rare early PS1 Konami published game here, pushing its way to almost $350. $325 here on Poi Poi. We've seen it a few times here, but not a ton of people really. It's tough, man. It's niche. It's niche on Poi Poi. If you're a deep PS1 collector, it might be something you know about. It might be something you care about, but like it's tough. Monster Seed 9.88++ for $150 there, and the Mega Man X5 went for $350. Rampage 2 Universal Tour 9.4A. Yeah, we did just see one. Yeah, Farouk me sideways, Joe. Farouk me sideways. The girlfriend is making a The girlfriend is cooking a noodle bowl right now as we speak. She's making me a supper. What a woman, hey? What a woman. Oh, she spoils me. No, it doesn't. It's not showing me the quick comp on it there, Trevor. But we did have Poi Poi not long ago. Not long ago for sure. Dale Concerto 9.88 plus another Atlas published PS1 game here. Only 17 on the pop report too. Jeez, pushing its weight almost $550. Dale Concerto always gets some love. The last 9.88++ was 843, by the way. That was back in June of this year. So 9.88+ is going to sell for more than half. We're still pushing, going to 575 here. Yeah, 9.8A++ was only 850. This copy right now is passing $600. This is $400 for a CIB.
Fair warning.
Oh my god, I didn't realize Tail Concerto was like the top of PS1 collecting. Holy smokes. That's crazy. We need a new Battletoads, one of your all-time favorites, that or even a re-release of Rock and Roll Racing. I hope we see so many games like that get re-releases, remasters, HDs, stuff like that. It feels like Uncharted 1 and 2 should be like Silent Hill 1 and 2, where the second one should get more attention. I think it's just too common. I think that's the issue with Uncharted 2 right now, is there's just too many out there. PS3 collecting in general is grossly underrated still. I think you could argue 360 collecting is as well factory sealed, just because it's still too new, right? Like, it's too new. Even though 360 and PS3 are coming up on 20 years now, the general consensus is still like too new, not rare. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Tail Concerto closed at $612. That's crazy how close the CIB and the factory sealed prices are on this game. That's crazy. $400 CIB, or you get mint sealed for $600. Whew. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2000, 9.88 plus for $94. Tomb Raider 2, 9.48. There's just so much of that stuff still sealed. For some of it, yes, I agree with you, HW. For some of it, 100% there is. There's more supply than N64, cardboard era, absolutely. I don't disagree with that at all. Yeah, get me a case pack of Dark Souls. Exactly, right? Like, with games like even Dark Souls,
Fair warning.
finding mint copies is freaking hard. Even something like Dark Souls, sure, you can go buy a shitty $70 copy, right? End up with a 9294, maybe a 96 on it, but like, especially mint condition 360, mint condition PS3, man, that isn't easy. It is not easy. You are going to have to cycle through multiple raw copies in order to do that. So I think there's that bit of disillusionment where even Uncharted 2, right? You can pop onto eBay and you can see factory sealed copies of Uncharted 2. But it's really, really hard in photos to differentiate what's mint and what's not. You have to have it in your hand, right? You have to analyze it closer. So I think for a lot of people, it's like factory sealed, common. Look how many are available. But how many of those are actually freaking near mint, and especially how many of those are actually mint? So if you're into PS3 and 360 right now, you should be taking the time to buy those games and be cycling through copies. Right? This is what I always say. If you're buying games that are 20, 30, 50 bucks, you freaking cycle through them. Do not settle. Buy a game for 30. If it sucks, either resell it, returning, whatever, right? But cycle through copies. Don't settle. 360, PS4, PS3, don't settle right now. Get at least your 9.88 pluses, especially if you're chasing raw copies. It takes time, it takes effort, but like, make it happen. Why do Double Dragon Contra and to a lesser extent Mega Man? Mega Man with a red hat on, hey? Make robots great again. Still command such high prices when those IPs have been long dead. I mean, that's the beauty of history of gaming, in my opinion. I think we have people who have money now who are 30, 40, 50 who love those franchises. Those franchises are etched into the annals of history, and that's why people still chase them. Some of the best franchises ever.
$300.
Freaking Mega Man. I'm sure that joke's been made tons of times on the internet, but it made me laugh. Make robots great again, baby.
$20. $70.
Van Ark 9.88 plus there. Not a game I'm familiar with at all. Not a game I'm familiar with at all, but pushed its way to $350 for the 9.88 plus. Twisted Metal Small Brawl 144, and Tomb Raider 2 got a little bit of love. 9.4A there. Not the greatest grade in the world, but like $325 still. War Gods 9.6A. We always see it on we always see it, not always, but we sometimes see it on N64. Yeah, only the second time ever on PS1. Not that a lot of people care about War Gods, but, you know, a little bit interesting. $237.50. Into Crash Team Racing. Another 3 copies. Oh my god, man. Infinite amount. Van Ark used to be super rare. Low-key a good deal on Van Ark. What's it? What is it? Is it just like a good game, cult classic? What is it about Van Ark? Van Ark, I mean. Genuinely, one I've never really heard about. 9.88 plus is probably a VGA 85 on disc games. I agree with you, Fletch. I agree with you fully. And that's why if you have a 9.6A plus on like Xbox 360, it's just not that good, unfortunately. Right? Like you basically have a VGA 85. And I think all of us would agree that like VGA 85, you should probably strive for a little bit better. You're cycling through the games you're selling today? You're doing the right thing, Highlander. PS3 and 360 is somewhat like GameCube. Fragile seals, fragile cases, fragile artwork. I mean, dude, I bought a Transformers War of Cybertron on 360. It is like paper thin, dude. Paper thin on that casing. Like, it felt so fragile to even like... You know what I mean? Like some of those 360, especially like later releases or the eco cases that some of those generation uses, dude, they are paper thin. It's crazy. I feel nervous just like trying to wipe it. The 3 Crash Team Racing there went for $350.
Fair warning.
Is Halo 3 graded the best game for 360? It's certainly up there.
$60.
It's up there. The Pontiac edition of Halo 3 is absolutely up there.
Fair warning.
So is like first print Minecraft, first print first print Minecraft, first print Modern Warfare 2, first print Modern Warfare. Those are all some of the biggest games on 360 right now. Factory sealed first prints. 12 CIB PS1 games there, closing for $550.
Fair warning.
8 CIB RPGs. Speaking of RPGs on PS1 too, I just finalized a big deal for Mission Mario. We got like 20 RPGs out the door. PS1 RPGs for, I think, almost $1,200 was the price. Like $1,150.
$240.
It hurt, man. It hurt. It hurt selling off. Almost every game in this picture was included in the lot I just sold. Man, it sucks. I've had so many PS RPGs for, I've owned them probably 10, 15 years. Never played them.
Next lot.
Never played any of them. Isn't Valkyrie Profile like $200 on its own? Valkyrie Profile is very expensive. I think it's still very expensive.
Fair warning.
$450 for that lot, $550 for this lot. And the group lot of 5 here with Parasite Eve went for $325. Yeah, I thought Valkyrie Profile is still super expensive. That was one game I didn't own still. Never owned a copy of Valkyrie Profile myself. Never ended up with one. I always wanted to find one cheap. Never did it.
Fair warning.
Oh, really? It's down now. Well, there you go. Final Fantasy X2, VGA 90, pushing its way to almost $200 here. X2 is obviously extremely available, factory sealed, extremely common, but, getting into that VGA 90 price range. Or getting into that VGA 90 condition, I should say. $187.50 there. You sold your CIB Valkyrie to get into sealed games. Valkyrie Profile used to be $500 CIB in 2021. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what in my head, Valkyrie is still that expensive. I sold my freaking Suikoden 2 as well. This hurt, man. And I knew I had to dump this fucking game when the as soon as Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster was announced. In my head, I was like, I need to go sell this. I need to sell my copy of Suikoden 2 right now. And I didn't. I didn't because it was sitting in storage. It was at mom's house, whatever, right? I would have had to go find it. Look at this. Look at the chart on Suikoden 2, man. It has freaking died. Back in 2022, it was $358. $358, May 2022. It's now freaking $182. It's been cut in half. It's down 50%, man. Even May 2024, it was still $250. Maybe this is when it was announced. I don't remember when the announcement came for this, but like $180 now, man, for Suikoden 2. Frickin' dead in the water. Kingdom Hearts VGA 85. Beautiful. Or not beautiful, sorry. Great game. Great game here. There is a slight tear on the right spine they are warning you about there, so you might get an A seal rating on it. Maybe a 9.8A. Every time you have a tear there, like it's like, you might A seal, but either way, still pushing its way to almost $1,000 on Kingdom Hearts, one of the best PS2 games, factory sealed. I would play all the classic RPGs in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, yes. And that's the issue, Elijah, right? Is like, I frickin' love PS1 RPG. Obviously, I love PS2 RPG. I love RPGs. That's what I grew up on. It's my favorite genre. But, like, it's just so damn hard to, it's so hard to dedicate the time to, like, going through an RPG library. You know what I mean? Like, where the fuck do I have time to go through PS1 RPGs at this point? I don't. Hopefully someday, man, but right now it's just not even realistic. Kingdom Hearts 2, 85 plus rainbow foil. There is the rainbow foil and the silver foil variant. I don't know if it's like first print, second print. I don't know that. But generally speaking, rainbow foil is way more desirable. And we are seeing it push to $600. This is going to be like a record price on rainbow foil. Oh my god. It looks like the last rainbow foil was $325, September 2024.
Fair warning.
Pushing its way to almost $700 now. Rainbow foil, 85 plus. Whew. $625, man. That is a monster sale here on Kingdom Hearts 2.
$140.
Man, oh man.
$50.
Gran Turismo 4 was a VGA 95 as well there for $325 into Midnight Club Street Racing. This is going to be someone's favorite PS2 game. Right? Back in the days, back in the good old days of street racing culture. 85 plus Midnight Club, baby. Pushing its way to over $200. Not surprised whatsoever that Midnight Club is getting some love.
Fair warning.
Yeah, silver foil and rainbow foil on it, Trevor. Obviously, rainbow gives like the colorful effect.
$100.
You know what I mean? You get the rainbow effect on the foil, and the other one is more of what's the word I'm looking for? Like just a dull holographic silver. It's very obvious when you see them reflected into the lights. Red Dead Revolver, 85 plus here, pushing its way to almost $300. Another great PS2 title, start of the Red Dead Redemption series, pushing its way, yeah, like, of course, right? Of course it's getting love. Of course Red Dead's getting love. 85 plus pushing to $325. The last 85 plus was apparently $500 back in December. So it's getting some love, but it did not, well, we'll see. Still getting bids here. You still want to play the Kingsfield series? It's tough playing new retro games, though? Dude, Fletch. Speaking of Kingsfield, man, myself and my younger brothers, we just finished a playthrough of Kingsfield 4, The Ancient City. We just finished Kingsfield 4, man. It took, oh man, it was like 25 hours. I'll be completely honest, it overstayed its welcome. It's good for what it is. It's good for a Kingsfield game, but like you have to remember Kingsfield's games in 2026 aren't great, right? Like, you have to know what you're going into if you're going to play Kingsfield.
Fair warning.
So, is it good? Yeah, it was good. Did it need to be like 25 hours long? No. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. But, yeah, by the end, we were using GameFAQ, 100%. By the end, we were just pushing through the game. Like, we played it probably 15 hours, like, straight up, you know what I mean? Like, no hints, no help, no nothing. And then in the final 5 to 10 hours, it was like, okay, we just got to get through this fucking thing. So, but yeah, it's fun. I love Kingsfield. I love FromSoft. I love FromSoft. Definitely check out either Kingsfield 1 or 4. Those would be what I recommend. Because, like, 4 is just a better, version of the other ones, and 1 is the OG.
Next lot.
That'd be my own recommendation. Red Dead Revolver did close at $312.50. Resident Evil 4 Premium Edition, the Steelbook version here, VGA 90 plus, freaking beautiful, man, for $812. Honestly, the PS2 selection here, the PS1 selection at this weekly is like, it's low key, man, kind of as good as some of the stuff that appears in the 6th gen showcase. Like, this was a really good block of PS2 there. Starting with the VGA 90 on X2 and ending with the 90 plus on Resident Evil 4. That was a good block of games right there, man. You wish you had the money to buy that tail? Modern Warfare 2, 9.6A plus, a much later print copy. Much later print copy. Oh, 1W, welcome in, my guy. Welcome in, my guy.
Fair warning.
Hope all is well with you. The Armored Core series definitely has a lot of mech games too, but it was fun. My younger brother played it. Like, he's a huge FromSoft fan too, so he went down the Armored Core. He like played all of them, I think. He loves the genre, loves the games. He agrees, some of them are a lot less fun than others, but not a genre that I care about. As much as I love FromSoft, it's like, I just don't care about Armored Core, mech fighting. I don't care. Lightning Returns, Collector's Edition, VGA 90. Man, this is tough. Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, 2, and 3, obviously very contentious as to if they're even good games. I would say Lightning Returns is not a good game, personally. I didn't enjoy it. I don't think it was good. I would never go back to it. But it's kind of fun seeing the Collector's Edition get a little bit of love from collectors, hey? VGA 90 for $475, like, that's not nothing. 2014, frickin' 11 years ago, man. 11 years ago for Lightning Returns. Shit like that makes me feel old as hell, man. Destiny Ghost Edition, also super cool here. I wish it was a bit smaller so you could actually get it graded. But, $206, super cool. Destiny, the Ghost Edition. VGA 80 plus PSP Battlefront Renegade Squadron console here, pushing its way to almost $500.
$460.
You've played every Souls game except Dark Souls 1, and
$480.
although as a PvP enthusiast, do you think PvP is Elden Ring is bottom tier? The PvE in Elden Ring may be the best in the series. I am excited to play Elden Ring. Excited to play Elden Ring, man. I'll get there. I played Night Rain. Still haven't played Elden Ring. Do I think the games like tonight will ever reach NES in value in the far future? Man, that's tough. It's tough, O1W, because at that point, right, we'd be talking about Red Dead Revolver. Right now, it's selling for $312 and 85 plus. Is Red Dead Revolver ever going to be like $2,000-3,000?
$50.
Maybe. You know, games like Kingdom Hearts, if we were to turn this into a VGA 90, would probably already sell for $2,000-3,000. Do I think Kingdom Hearts is going to get to $10,000-20,000? It's really hard to visualize. You know what I mean? It's really hard to comprehend or even talk about Kingdom Hearts being $15,000 in 2030. I don't think it's completely impossible, but I don't know what the landmark or the landscape of gaming looks like or game collecting looks like if we have Kingdom Hearts getting into like the upper echelon of NES stuff. You know what I mean? It sounds crazy to say right now. You'll be dead. Like, he had everything. He had everything he ever needed. He just didn't make it, man. He just didn't live to see his Kingdom Hearts investments become... He didn't make it to day 10X. Be freaking dead by then. Come on, man. You can last. Surely it won't take that long for them to 10X in value. The Star Wars PSP pushed its way to $1,000. I'm kind of surprised on that one. Kind of surprised to see it push to $1,000. Sony PS Vita.
Fair warning.
Uncertified brand new console here, pushing its way to $500.
Next lot. 100.
Elden Ring's definitely the best. Demon Souls on PS5 is must play as well. What does 85 plus translate to on Wada scale? For DVD style games, generally speaking, you're going to get a 9.88 plus. It could be a 9.88 plus plus. It could be 9.68 plus plus, but like you're going to be somewhere up there, right? Say on the low end, you get a 9.68 plus. On the high end, you're getting 9.88 plus plus.
Fair warning.
For DVDs specifically. 85 plus has a really good cross rate. Yeah, Red Dead Revolver versus Bitcoin, right? Exactly, Jonathan. Red Dead Revolver versus Bitcoin. WADA 10 on Final Fantasy VII Integrated Canadian copy. Here we go. Here we go. Pushed its way to what? $262 for Final Fantasy VII Integrated out of Canada, baby. Out of Canada. $262.50. Star Wars Knight Jedi Academy 85 plus here, pushing its way over $100, slowly but surely. Any love for Xbox? Hey, I doubt it. A real 9.88 plus Kingdom Hearts would go for like 2K right now. Yeah, that's what I think too, right? Somewhere around 2K. You got 3,500 back in 2022. Jeez. 9.88 plus Kingdom Hearts.
$120.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts right now, I agree. Like 2K for a 9.88 plus, I think.
Fair warning.
Like I said, does that get up to $10,000 10 years from now? I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $139. Star Wars Knights 2, 85 plus. Star Wars Knights 2, man, gets zero value as well. It's kind of crazy. Like, I understand it's not the rarest game in the world or anything, but, like, Star Wars Knights 2 is a fantastic freaking Xbox game. One of the best. Looking for $124 right now. It just surprises me how low some of the... Even this one sold for $139, right? Jedi Knight. It's just like, ugh. I know. Broken record. Xbox is cheap, but, like, just is, man. Recommend the PS3 version of Demon's Souls first so you can see the difference. I never played the PS5 version. I never did play the PS5 version. I heard it's obviously like a pretty great remake, but never got around to playing the PS5 version. That's also another thing, right? Where even if it's like a great game, one of my favorite games, it's really tough to justify putting the time into remakes, remasters, HD versions when you can just play a new game, right? taking
Fair
that insanely finite resource of time and just
Next
playing the
one.
same game again, even if it's a remaster, even if it's a re-release, I get it. You know, it's going to be crisp and stuff. It's tough. I don't do it often. And I'm saying all this, right? I'm saying all this. Right now I'm playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
80, 90.
So like I'm a hypocrite. I you know, I do it. I do it. It's just like, shoot, it's very few and far in between. And in playing Tony Hawk 3 right now, the HD remaster, whatever the hell it is, in playing Tony Hawk 3 right now, there's zero reason, in my view, to even bother buying it or playing it. You can just like boot up Tony Hawk 3 on PS2 and have it's just as good. Sure, it's clean, it looks nice, all this stuff, but like my core enjoyment of playing the remaster isn't...
Fair warning.
Nothing's changing, right? Like, it's not... Just go fire up the original version. In my opinion, anyway. No reason to pay for the Tony Hawk 3-4 remaster. Star Wars Knights 2 did slowly but surely make its way to $162.50. Mass Effect, while being a white label, it's not a do not sell before Comac. That's what I was about to say. So it's a second print copy. Essentially, it's the unlimited print, if that's what you want to call it, because it doesn't have the street date sticker at the top. So finding, like, you know what I mean? It's just super, super less desirable on it. If you want to buy Mass Effect, it has to have that top sticker on it. Yeah, it is a VGA 90, I agree, and I don't think $162.50 is, like, too expensive to pay for it, because it is. It's a beautiful copy. Just, that's why it's not getting the collector love you might otherwise see. Because I think a VGA 90 real Mass Effect would push into $1,000, no? Surely it's up there still. Group lot of 10 sealed 360 games. Oh, the Grail! The Grail's in here! I was looking for something valuable, but then I saw it. What is it that caught my eye there? The apple of the lot. Look at that, baby. Can you believe, in 2025, they are throwing that game in a lot of 10? Can you believe that? The disrespect, man. The absolute disrespect. Back in my day, BioShock Infinite was a headliner. Back in my day. Oh my god, I almost knocked over my light. I'm getting too into it. BioShock just gets me fired up seeing it. Back in my day, that was a headliner, man. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. On the topic of Kingdom Hearts, if you sell your Kingdom Hearts Platinum Limited, what is that? What's Kingdom Hearts Platinum Limited? Is that something I should know? Kingdom Hearts Platinum... Oh, I can't type. Never watch my typing. Kingdom Hearts Platinum Limited. Is this PAL? What is this? Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Platinum Limited. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Japan. Japanese. Is this what you have? This thing right here? I have no idea. Unfortunately, this is the first time I am ever seeing this. I see this person is asking $5,000 here, but this is the first I've ever seen of it. So I cannot offer you any kind of opinion on its actual pricing. But this is super sick, man. This is super sick. What does the description say here? Did they write a description? No description? Nothing? Oh, pre-ordered and picked this up. Here we go. They got a description. Pre-ordered and picked this up in Japan on the release date of December 26, 2002. First collector box ever released for the Kingdom Hearts series, only in Japan. You kept it stored away since day one in a dry room temperature. As an in-store pre-order bonus, it also included Kingdom Hearts poker playing cards, which are brand new and unopened as well. It's pretty damn cool, dude. Is that the launch of Kingdom Hearts? Like, is this Kingdom Hearts? No, it's Final Mix. How desirable can it be? I don't know. It's super freaking cool. It's super freaking cool. I just don't know if we're talking like $500 cool or $2,000 cool, you know? Like I said, first time I've ever seen it, so. Neat item, though. Neat item. First ever limited edition for Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, super cool. Can I go to the... How do I see the big board? Show me the big board. There we go. There we go. Really cool item. Really cool item, but I can't offer you any kind of pricing opinion there. You remember seeing BioShock in a Game Informer magazine before the first game ever came out, and you could tell it was going to be GOAT even while it's still in development? BioShock should get a movie. BioShock should get a series. BioShock, I think, will be adapted eventually. 100%. It has to be, right? It has to be. It lends itself so well to like a movie or TV adaptation. And now that we're in the world where like movie adaptations and stuff are actually becoming like mainstream, they're doing better than they ever had, right? I think BioShock absolutely has the potential for it. You remember when alternate realities were a fresh concept and then BioShock Infinite came out? Since then, it's been so done to death, probably harmed the legacy of that game. You're honestly probably right about that. You're honestly probably right about that. Heritage said they estimated it at only a few hundred. For a factory sealed one? See, that's what I mean. I don't know where my estimate would fall either, but it's just tough to do that stuff where it's super freaking limited. As auctioning stuff like that is also scary. So, like that guy who has his copy up for $5,000, that might be the play, man. Just slap it up on eBay and like, you know, shoot for the moon and see what kind of offers you get. At the top of the auction, though, it was the Pokemon Heart Gold and the Pokemon Soul Silver for $1,750, Donkey Kong 64 80 plus for $1,375, Sony PSP Battlefront, the Renegade Squadron 80 plus for $1,000, Kingdom Hearts VGA 85 for $937.50, and also Resident Evil 4, the Premium Edition 90 plus Steelbook for $812. Those are your top 5. And the Yoshi's Story, right? The 9.6 A++ Yoshi's Story was outsold by Resident Evil 4 Premium and Kingdom Hearts. Just kind of interesting to see, right? Kind of interesting to see N64 and even the 9.6 A+ Oracle of Ages both lose out to some PS2 games tonight. But only one other game. Oh, this doesn't count. This doesn't count. It's not a game. It doesn't count. But the Nintendo Power number 35 was a 7.5 and it sold for $54. Absolutely zero love for Mario Paint there, but it's not a video game, so it doesn't count. Oh no, did I lose my big board? Here it is. Oh, Brothership, was tied for the worst game of the auction, but I'm going to have to give it up for my boy Marble Madness here. 9.48 plus, it was shooting on all cylinders tonight, but $84 did take it home for tonight's biggest loser. Brothership, I get it. It could be. Brothership does kind of count, but Case Pack Switch, it feels like cheating. You know what I mean? It feels like cheating. I think Marble Madness is tonight's biggest loser. BioShock Infinite feels like it stands on its own. They could definitely make a BioShock 3. Yep. I agree. Agreed fully on that take. We'll see more. We'll get more video game adaptations, and I just genuinely think BioShock lends itself well. They just have to fully go in on it, you know? Whew! You got your first PSA submission back, 4 Zards, and 3 of them came back as 10s. There we go, man. Now list those on eBay for 20% above market, and like, GG's, right? GG's, Goob. Cash yourself out some Charizard tendies. Oh, but on that note, boys, I'm heading to the gym. I got to get a workout in. We're back on Thursday. For the 8 to 64-bit. Same time as always. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully you guys can come out for that. Huge thanks to Heritage sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys coming out tonight. Videogames@ha.com. Reach out, ask about consignments. You can look at the auctions. The next signatures coming up in September, October, November. The November signature is open, baby. If you want to sell something amazing, if you want to try and get in on some of that crypto hype bubble money, you have until November. November will be the next signature, so reach out for consignment if you're interested in that. Videogames@ha.com, and of course, the weekly auctions, all that good stuff. Pump it out, stay off the juice. That secret creatine, my guy. That secret creatine. But have a good night, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting tonight. We'll talk to you again on Thursday. Cheers, guys.